Hello, and welcome to another episode of Chit Chat and All That with me, Amanda Prowse.
And me, Penny Dommett. Thank you for joining us yet again around this kitchen table for more shenanigans. What a wonderful word that is.
And what shenanigans we had last week.
Oh, honestly.
We were a bit giddy.
We were a bit giddy.
A giddy, Pen.
Yes.
Weren't we?
I know.
Like we've been let out.
I know. It's because the sun was shining.
I remember.
I know.
And we put a blanket on the pitchfork.
And in actual fact, we have had some lovely little snippets of sunshine. Cold weather, which is how it should be at this time of year. Much more seasonal.
Do you find it weird how people are always surprised by our weather, as though they've just arrived on the planet and moved to the UK?
But it is surprising because it has changed.
Yeah.
I mean, it has changed over the last few years. For somebody who works outside a lot and takes a lot of notice of the weather, I know you're rolling your eyes.
You are a weather girl.
Yes.
And have I got news for you?
Wouldn't have that been a wonderful job?
Yes.
I could have been a weather girl.
Oh, you could easily have been a weather girl.
Yes, I could have. Anyway, when it's not seasonal, it throws all of us into a bit of a quandary. And it's been very unseasonal. We've had very warm springs, relatively cold summers, lots of wind and rain that we haven't normally had.
No.
So that's what throws everyone, I think.
Can I tell people what you got me for my Christmas present? My beautiful, beautiful gift.
You can.
Penny bought me a tree.
And it's a very wonderful one. It is Prunus accolade, which is...
I thought it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the... If you think in your head of a Japanese cherry...
I am.
It's like the typical, archetypal cherry. So it's double pale pink blossom.
Stunning.
Very, very beautiful.
Not at the moment.
No. It just looks like a twig at the moment.
But it's still beautiful.
It is very beautiful, from a most amazing place called Mount Pleasant Trees in Rockhampton.
Oh?
Yes, they do the most incredible bare root trees.
I can't
Get
believe you bought
them
me a tree.
now.
Can't
Yes.
believe you bought me a tree. It's like the most magical thing. It just means so much to me because you bought me a tree, Pen.
And a tree is for life, you see.
It is for
It's
life,
for life.
darling. Not just for Christmas.
I think they make the most incredible presents.
Yeah.
They make great presents to commemorate an occasion. Christening, a birthday, a birth. Also very wonderful as a memory.
Yeah.
You know,
It just feels very grand. There's something very grand about being bought a tree and then the planting of the tree and the nurturing of the tree. I don't know. I'm really invested in it. I'm really, really thankful. I love it.
Oh, I'm so glad you like it.
Wonderful.
And it's the start because we can buy more.
Yeah.
You're lucky enough that you have an area that's big enough that can take some good, I wouldn't say huge trees.
I mean, it's not 2 acres, Pen, but yeah.
but it can take a good sized tree.
Yeah.
Prunus, any of the Japanese cherries are quite, in the tree world, fairly compact.
Is that what you put in my pots? You bought me two for... Oh,
no.
sorry.
Now those they're actually called a dwarf cherry.
Right.
They're still a prunus.
They're lovely.
They are very beautiful. They're another thing that I love. They're called Prunus kojo no mai. And they're a dwarf cherry. Ideal for pots. I've actually got one in my garden that's probably 20 years old and it's about the same height as me.
Oh.
So not they don't get massive.
Do you have to change the pot size? Do you have a question?
Yes, if they get really big. Yours won't need to be changed for a while.
No.
But they're very, very beautiful blossom on bare twigs and it's just very twiggy.
Yes, I know what you mean. They've got a beautiful shape to
Yes,
them.
they
Almost
really
like,
have. They really have.
Almost like if you have to draw a tree when you're a child. You draw that, don't you?
Yes.
That sort of spreading...
Well, the prunus I bought you for the garden is a very blousy pink blossom, but it goes the leaves go a beautiful colour in the autumn as well. So you've got 2 seasons of interest. So many Japanese cherries that you can buy. Just 3 of my favourite. Prunus kojo no mai is a dwarf one. If you've only got a small garden, they're very slow growing, beautiful, beautiful blossom. Great. I mean, I wouldn't say pick them terribly often because they're slow growing, but beautiful. Prunus accolade, the typical cherry tree, absolutely beautiful. The other one that is amazing is called Prunus taihaku, which is the great white cherry.
Oh.
And it's an absolute vision. in its maturity. White clouds of blossom. Beautiful, beautiful. One day I'm going to go to Japan and see the cherry blossom trees.
Wouldn't that
I mean,
be
that is on my bucket list. That's not a bucket list.
I bet it is. That'd be amazing, wouldn't it?
So there's 3 different cherries that you could put in your garden, depending on the size of the area you've got.
Can I ask a stupid question?
Yes.
They don't actually grow a cherry.
They don't grow a cherry. They're Japanese cherries. If you wanted, same Latin name, prunus, for edible cherries, but they are different. And quite often, if they're an edible cherry, their blossom is nice, but not as show-stopping as the ornamental cherries.
Yeah.
But that's where it gets a bit confusing. That you have to just make sure that you're buying one that's ornamental as opposed to an edible one.
Isn't a little duo of cherries the most beautiful thing
when they're shiny? Yes,
they're stunning, aren't they?
Ours never get to that point because the blackbirds eat them.
Yeah,
which is lovely. We do get a few. We've got a morello.
Oh, lovely!
Yes, very nice, very nice. But yeah, I mean, as you know, I don't grow many fruit trees. I tend to grow them for the blossom instead.
So it's like us with our vine. We get an abundance of grapes. We never pick them because all the birdies have the birdie nests.
But that's nice though.
Yeah, it's
nice
lovely.
that the birds. Actually, those vines make amazing wreaths.
Do they?
Yeah.
You
can cut them off and wind them up together. In fact, I could have some of those, couldn't I?
Next year.
Yeah.
We will know.
Yeah. No, we'll definitely do that.
Yeah.
So yes, we're going to plant some more trees in your garden too.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I am excited. I think that's wonderful. And what a wonderful, changing the subject slightly, what a wonderful event we had last week at Weyhill.
Didn't we ever have fun?
Wasn't it lovely,
It
Penny?
was really lovely. And isn't it
What's
nice?
your favourite bit?
Putting a face to some of the names.
Yes, yeah,
because
absolutely.
people that have contacted us, and then you actually get to see them in person.
Yes.
I was quite disappointed that I only took back, 6 packets of custard creams.
Yeah, disappointed indeed.
Yeah. I mean, 6, what's that?
But aren't Katie and William wonderful?
Oh, they really are. It
Made
was
us
so
welcome.
Yeah. And I didn't eat too many scones, did I?
Well, not really. You say that. We're all talking about you when you went to the loo.
Well, and also I was just thinking, because you are still sugar-free, I was
Yes.
making sure I ate all of yours.
You did a very good job of interviewing me as well.
Oh, thank
I thought
you.
you were marvellous, actually.
We had a laugh.
We're good teamwork, Pen.
Well,
We're a good team. Or a good teamwork, Pen.
we're
We're a great team.
yes, it was good.
Really good.
It was good.
Should we do more?
Yeah, let's do some more.
Should we do more? Where should we go? Maybe our listeners could let us know where they want us to go.
Well, shall I just give you my bucket list of places I'd like to go, please?
I know it's Norway, Penny. I know it's Norway. Because you tell me every time I see you that you
I
are
know,
going to
but the
Norway.
only trouble is I know you're worried about the fact that if I go to Norway, I need to see the Northern Lights. And if I don't see them, I'm going to be so disappointed.
Have you seen around Christmas? I was
Yes.
in Scotland and my gosh.
Below Scotland, a friend of mine who grows flowers in the Malvern Hills.
Yeah.
She sent me a photograph. Literally the Northern Lights. I mean, they're pink.
Unbelievable.
It was unbelievable.
What a privilege, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
So lucky.
I mean, I would be pretty amazed if I walked out my back door and saw that the sky was green.
We'd all hear you.
Yeah, you would.
For sure.
You would.
I think it's one of those things. I was thinking, imagine being a caveman or a cave person and you look up and see that. It's easy to understand
But don't
how
you think
believe
they'd have seen
in...
it a lot?
Oh, probably. I don't know.
They wouldn't have any light pollution, would they?
No, but I don't think that necessarily means you see them, does it? Does it? Doesn't it? It's not. They're not there all the time, are they? It's seasonal. Is that right?
Yeah.
I think. No, I don't know. I wish I did know. This is one of my dum-dum moments. But I'm not sure whether they're there all the time and they're just hidden, or whether it's like it has to be a
doesn't
perfect
it have to be? Yeah, it's like the perfect
alignment
storm.
of la.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my astronomy.
Do you know the other wonderful thing this week? I have to say, the weather cheering up and becoming colder and crisper and less cloudy. It's nice to see the stars
The
back.
stars.
Haven't they been amazing?
They have been absolutely incredible. So I could see all the stars. In fact, last night, weirdly enough, we were driving home and I looked up. I said, I can see all the stars.
Yeah.
We stood in the paddock and I was looking up and I said, what is that star? Now, I was going to say you might be able to help me, but actually I don't think you can. I looked over to the right and there's one particularly low,
Very, very bright. Have you not got that skylight app?
This is what Josh said.
You haven't got it?
No.
Everybody's got it.
I haven't.
It's incredible. You literally point your your phone up at the sky, and it tells you that it's Saturn or Venus.
I'm absolutely fascinated. It's there all the time at the moment, but I haven't seen it before, or maybe I just haven't noticed it. But it is so bright and really low. It looks like it's over Newport. Shine on
Was
there,
that where Jesus?
over Newport, a star, behold.
Literally, get that downloaded, and you'll be able to tell us what it was.
I'm fascinated.
Even Monty looks up the stars. He goes out and he says, "Granny, did you see Jupiter last night?" Isn't it fascinating? I mean, I know technology and phones and stuff are bad in some ways, but so good in others.
Yeah. I'm going to do that because I find it interesting.
Yes, I do.
These are the things that I think if I went back to school, I'd listen more. I wouldn't muck about. I wouldn't see it as a priority to write a note to my friend at the back of the class. I'd listen to what Mr. Wheatley was saying.
I'd like to go stargazing.
Would you?
Yeah. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
Apparently there's the place I quite fancied was in Scotland. And because of the fact that there's no light pollution, they
Scotland.
have the most incredible stargazing. And you have you sort of have this I assume it's got glass over it, otherwise you get a bit cold. And you lie there in this special chair, and the guy says, "Oh, so if you look to your left, you'll see there's so-and-so, and there's so-and-so, and there's so-and-so."
I'm
and it
totally down for that.
Yeah.
Is the person doing that Scottish?
Probably is. It's Scotland.
Then I'm definitely down for that.
Can you imagine? That'd be so interesting.
I love Scotland so
I think
much.
we should do a chit-chat up in Scotland, and then that'll give us a reason to go stargazing.
I'd love to be Scottish.
Would you?
Yeah.
I've got Irish in me. What's funny about that? Joel did ancestry thing.
I saw it.
And apparently, he's half Scottish. I've got some Scottish and some Irish.
Yeah, we have got Scottish heritage. But we've probably all got the same heritage, haven't we, really?
Well, we are all related.
Yeah, eventually.
Eventually.
Old Adam and Eve. I don't think it was that. But no, so I do have Scottish ancestry. This I know. But I don't know, I just feel a kinship with Scottish people, Scottish produce, the sky.
No.
The big sky.
You have a kinship with the Vikings.
But they're very close. So I'm wondering if maybe my Viking kinship is because I was just over the water visiting. But actually I'm from the sort of the Highlands.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Oh.
So somebody said something really interesting, that obviously the people at the moment that are within our lifetime period, you know, people going back.
I'm trying to understand where we're at so far. The people in our lifetime period going back, yeah.
This is when you set off on a sentence.
I know.
Not knowing where the sentence is
Done
going to
that
end.
myself many a time.
Yes, except with you go delete,
Exactly,
delete.
yeah, exactly.
Delete. Hang on, let me go. Blah, 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 blah.
No one noticed. So Pen, been anywhere nice on your holidays? So go on.
Honestly,
people living in our
what
period,
I'm saying is,
what are you saying?
That 100 years ago,
Yeah.
we don't know anything about them, do we?
We know a bit about them. Your dad was born in 1908. You told us that last week, you twit.
So anyway,
Sometimes you sound like a small child. 100 years ago,
I've been with
we
Monty.
don't know anything about them, do we? Well, we know a little bit about them, Penny, because they'd fought a world war.
No, dear.
Our houses were old
Why
by
do
that
I
stage.
bother putting any mascara
I just
on?
don't know. Anyway, I'm sorry.
dear.
I'm throwing you off your track.
No,
go
my
ahead.
track is gone. My track has been trampled on.
Can I just guess what...
Trampled.
I'm going to guess what you're driving at.
I wasn't driving, I was walking.
Tell me if I'm on the right track.
Go.
What you're saying is, nowadays, the people in our life presently, we know everything about everyone and everything. But 100 years ago, we didn't. Because we didn't have any internet. And no one travelled or spoke to each other unless you had a balloon. Is that what you're saying? I know what you're saying.
Oh dear. Right. Let's talk about something else.
I've hurt my bum.
I beg your pardon.
I've hurt my bum. Penny, I've really hurt my bum.
I'm just like, are we going off on this tangent?
No, I've really hurt my bum. I don't know what I've
Is
done.
it your coccyx?
No, darling, I haven't got one of those. It's like
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't.
You have.
I wasn't born with one. Literally, yeah, literally. I've heard.
I knew you're faulty. I'd have taken you back if I was you.
I've heard. This is the strangest
dear.
thing. My left bum cheek, but just above it, like going up into
Sciatica?
No. I've had sciatica, and that is a travelling nerve kind of ouchy pain. This isn't that.
I always get confused with tapioca. It's nothing to do with that.
The difference between tapioca and sciatica is one makes a terrible mess of your pants, and the other is a pudding.
Oh,
No one's listening. No one is still listening.
Is anybody going to edit this?
I hope so.
For goodness sake!
Oh, I found my phone. I lost that data.
For goodness sake! I thought after we'd done our thing in Weybridge.
Yes.
Not Weybridge.
Weyhill.
Weyhill.
Anyone in Weybridge? Sorry, missed you. You're a few miles to the east. But thank you for turning up.
But it's out.
Where's my free book? Yeah, it's not Weybridge. Sorry, you're in the wrong place.
I mean, I had to go out of the county, so I was slightly traumatised.
Geography is really bad.
It's really bad.
I didn't believe you, but I've seen it in action.
Yeah. Anyway, when we were there, what were we talking about?
We were talking about sciatica and tapioca, I believe. Weyhill. Don't know. My bum.
Oh dear.
Because I've hurt my bum. Anyway, what I've done is, it's like, you know where if you've ever had, like, you know if you get a stinging nettle rash,
Yes.
and then when your clothes touch it...
Urticaria.
But you know when your fabric touches your rash, it's like, oh, it feels like I have like
I can't
that
believe we're
kind
talking
of
about rashes.
on my bum. It's not so much my bum. It's like the top of my bum going into my back. It feels
glutes.
like no, I haven't got glutes either. I wasn't born with them. But it's like it's like a painful to the touch sort of irritation. But there is nothing to see. Simeon's had a look. We were down the lane with the dogs, and I went, Simeon, my bum really hurts. He said, do you want me to have a look at it? I said, could you? So
What, in the lane?
So there was no one around. So I literally pulled my jeans and my pants down, and he's staring at my bum, and I just suddenly realised cyclists could come past.
Yes.
So I pulled it up. We didn't want to get arrested.
You have a reputation.
I do. It goes before me. Anyway, he said he can't see anything. And, but
it's in the muscles.
It hurts.
Yeah.
And when I move sometimes, I get this awful pain that stops me walking properly.
You know the answer. You know what I'm going to
If
say.
the next word out your mouth is Shakti, I swear to God.
Exactly. That would put an end to it.
No, I'd rather have the pain.
Well, I promise you it would have got rid of that.
Really?
Yes.
I want to know what it is. It's odd. It's not
Well,
stopping
you're
me
odd.
doing right, we know that.
Yeah.
It's not stopping me doing anything. It's just a bit weird.
It will be something like a trapped nerve.
A trapped bottom.
Yeah, a trapped nerve. Because everything is connected.
I know that.
Your leg
Your knee bone's connected to
yeah.
thigh bone.
Except in Mandy's case,
it's not.
her knee
I don't
bone's
have a
connected to her
coccyx.
elbow. That's what it is.
I'm the human equivalent of a duck-billed platypus, aren't I?
You are the human equivalent of that wonderful book by Janet and Alan Olberg, Funny Bones.
Funny bones.
You
C'est
have
moi.
funny bones.
I do.
Anyway,
changing the subject completely.
yeah.
Did you watch on Netflix Missing You?
Oh my goodness, we binged it. I think
finished it last
she's
night.
great. I think
brilliant.
she is great.
Brilliant and
She was in
beautiful.
Slow Horses.
Oh, was she?
Yeah.
Penny, I mean, no spoilers here, obviously, but it veers from this incredible sort of love story to something almost gruesome, to this brilliant thriller. The last 15 minutes, I was so tense.
I was holding my breath.
Oh, Christ, I don't believe that. I don't even speak for 15 minutes. I don't know. I don't
Seriously,
want to recount.
it was so tense. It made you feel uncomfortable.
It did. That's the point.
I kept sort of standing up and going, "Shall I go out the room and make a coffee?" And then no, I couldn't leave.
It was like if you missed.
very good.
If you missed a second of the last 15 minutes, you just couldn't, could you?
And of course, it had
wonderful.
the brilliant Richard Armitage in it.
Oh, he's lovely.
Yes, who I sort of. I don't think this is a spoiler. I veered from thinking, "Oh my gosh, he's so gorgeous. He's so wonderful." Oh, is he a baddie in this? Is he a goodie in this? Is he a baddie in this?
Clever. It's
Is
very
he a
clever.
goodie? Very clever acting.
Steve Pemberton as well.
Yes.
He's so sinister. He's brilliant.
Honestly, watch it. It's really, really good.
It really is. I don't think we've given any spoilers.
That is a chit chat recommendation.
Chit chat recommendation, 5-star.
Yes.
It's wonderful.
Missing you.
I watched the first couple and I thought, I'll just pick it. I was obsessed. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
And just 4 episodes, enough. Or 5, can't remember. Not too many, is it?
No, I do know what you mean.
I loved it.
I mean, but I do like to binge.
I do. Have you seen, I'll tell you what else I watched, Collateral.
That's a film, isn't it?
It's a series. I want to say BBC, but it might not be. It was a series about, I don't want to tell you, but it's good. That was also good. I recommend that. Yeah. Slightly more graphic, but good.
We have got into, Benjamin recommended, and I thought, it's not going to be for me, Landman.
I haven't seen it. I haven't heard of it.
Billy Bob Thornton.
Love him.
I love him.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's about the oil business.
Oh.
And I thought, I'm not sure this is going to be for me. It's so good. But unfortunately, an episode comes out every Monday.
Oh, no, it doesn't work.
And do you know, it doesn't
I
work
don't want to go back to
anymore.
1986.
I want
Dallas.
instant. I want instant. So we were a few weeks behind. So we did sort of like 4 or 5. And now we've got to wait every Monday, and it is really good series actually.
What's that on?
And very funny. Paramount Plus.
Oh, I don't have that.
No, it is really good though.
What's Paramount Plus? Is that any good?
It's like Sky. It's included with Sky.
I have a Netflix.
Do you not have Sky?
No. I have
We pay a
Netflix.
fortune.
And do you? We have them all. No, we have Netflix because the kids have it. And
Yeah.
we share a subscriction with them. Is that legal? Probably.
Yeah.
And then I also watch BBC iPlayer. That's my go-to.
Well, we fell into Apple because of Slow Horses.
I've
and
fallen into Apple.
We just haven't managed to get out of it. And Sky, Sky's a weird one, isn't it?
I've never seen Sky.
Have you not?
No.
We do watch a lot on Sky actually. But the problem is 1 minute you're paying £60 a month.
£60 a month?
Yeah. The next minute you're paying £120 a month.
Are you
and
actually
it just goes up
kidding
and up
me
and
right
up.
now?
No. Yeah, but we get all our telephones and everything.
Okay. That still seems like an awful lot, Ben.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not discussing your finances on the podcast, but sweet mother of Jesus, that's a lot of money.
I think you'll find that a lot of people pay that.
We don't. Nothing
For all
like.
although
But then we don't have any, that's why.
When you've got a television, for goodness sake.
Yeah.
I mean, yes. I'm not justifying it because
But
it is a
also,
lot of money.
Well, do you know what? It's up to you, Penny. And also, it's not like you're knocking back vodkas and smoking fags and doing all the other things that
Playing
cost money.
golf.
Do you not playing? I've given up golf.
Well,
do you know,
that's
save money by not
something.
playing golf.
I mean, we all spend our money differently, don't we? But people who I know who say, "Oh, my husband just goes and spends an entire day a weekend playing golf." And his membership is thousands of pounds a year.
What?
Yeah.
I'm so out of touch, Penny, for everything.
But, I mean, I suppose you could say it's good for their mental health.
Good for everything.
They're having a bit of exercise.
Male on male time.
Yeah.
Chat.
That's not what I thought golf was.
No, you'd be surprised.
Yeah.
Men talking to men, very healthy. Very, very do that.
But, people spend their money in different ways.
Of course. And they're allowed
If
to.
they're lucky to have any.
We're not the money police. You can do what you want. Talking money police, it was Simeon's birthday a couple of days ago.
Oh.
I know.
Did he like his present?
Loved his present, which is arriving tomorrow via the means of we're going out for a fancy dinner.
Ooh. I'm going to do my usual thing. So can we come?
Yes. Sit in the car and we'll come and throw you all our scraps. I don't know many scraps, to be honest. But we are really, really lucky. We are going to Lainston House, where Tom Hambleton, who is the most incredible chef and person and human, just a lovely boy.
Yeah.
A really lovely boy. He's a lovely boy.
And he can cook.
And I mean that not in no way, am I being patronising? But just a lovely family and a lovely boy. Tom Hambleton, check him out. So he is, he's got a restaurant at Lainston House. I think it's called The Avenue, but I might have made that up. And he does, the Doodah tasting menu, whatever.
Is this in London?
No, it is not far from, it's in Dorset.
Oh, right.
I want to say, or maybe Winchester. I can't remember. I'm confused.
And you say my geography's bad.
Only because I can't remember where it is. But anyway, Lainston House, it's absolutely breathtakingly beautiful. And we're going there for Simeon's birthday tomorrow night.
Oh, that's really lovely.
And we never do anything like that.
Staying over?
No.
Oh.
Got to get back for doggies
Oh.
and stuff. But it'd be nice because the drive's good because I can get my playlist on.
Oh, that's good.
Bit of ABBA all the way there, bit of ABBA all the way back. Simeon, happy birthday. Dancing Queen. Can you put my music on? Nope. You've just had a 4-course meal, you can listen to this.
Oh.
But so we're really, really excited. And I just think I know this is, again, I'm going to sound like, sound like my nan, but I find it incredible how someone like Tom, who is so young, can do this incredible thing. He is so skillful and gifted. These young chefs who produce this.
I just love to eat.
But how do they know how to do it, Penny?
Well, I think it is definitely an artistic, creative skill.
It is.
Blending.
It's incredible. And just the presentation of it, it looks like works of art. I am, and we don't go out much. We don't really do that. So
I love that sort of thing.
We're so
I love
excited.
a meal like that.
We can't wait.
I love it. I love a meal like that, she says loudly.
Well, yeah. I will give you the number. Imagine us on our romantic date holding hands over the table by candlelight, a bit like you and I, Pen. And suddenly Penny and Rob are there. All right, loves? What's the pudding?
We thought we'd surprise you.
We would be very surprised.
And we're going to pop up from underneath the table. Surprise!
Oh, isn't it lovely though?
Yeah.
So obviously I've got to wash my hair.
Oh yeah.
Wear something a bit.
Put some bit of.
What are you saying, Pen?
Bit of
You're
makeup.
touching your face. Going put some. What he's testing.
Polyfiller.
Bit of blusher.
Bit of blusher.
Yeah, make
bit
the
of
effort.
lippy.
And thank you you did buy me a gift over Christmas, and I've enjoyed it every day since. My white musk bubble bath.
Yes. I think you should tell everybody what I bought you for Christmas.
You bought me fantastic gifts.
It was like podcast gifting.
It was, and I tried to return the favour.
Yes.
Did you like your toffee with a toffee hammer?
I did. In fact, I'm going to post a photograph.
Because you said you always used to get toffee with a toffee
Yeah.
hammer, so I instantly went and ordered you
Yes.
some. I couldn't find it in a tin.
No.
That's the best I could get.
Yeah, that was honestly laughed and laughed.
And
It
I
was
got
very
you
funny.
a ceramic custard cream.
Yes, I posted about that.
You did,
Yeah.
which I thought was
Yeah.
very on trend.
Yeah.
And I bought you a beautiful Elizabeth scarlet clutch,
It was very lovely.
which can
very
be used
beautiful.
for either a toiletry bag, an evening clutch.
What, an evening clutch when you go out for eating a meal?
Exactly, like
Yeah.
the ones at Lainston House, the one you're not invited to. I thought it was nice. No, you got me lovely presents. You got me a beautiful silk scarf, which I really like.
Well, I wanted you to join the Princess Anne Club.
I am in the Princess Anne Club now.
Yeah.
I am Princess Anne.
Yeah. I can't tell the difference.
No, obviously, which is lovely. And you gave me, this is quite awkward because you said, and obviously spending a lot of time in Spain when I was growing up, a tradition is that you give people a Christmas decoration. And you handed me a very large silver antelope.
No, he's a reindeer.
Oh, of course he is, yeah. Reindeers, what meant? Is it? Yeah. And then when we left,
I think you're thinking moose, actually.
Moose, it's a moose.
Yeah, well, anyway.
Anyway, whatever it
Something
is, Pen,
similar.
it's great.
Yeah.
And when we left, I said to Simeon, am I meant to take this with me or do I leave it here? If I leave it here, it's like I've abandoned a gift and it's
You
rude.
did, yeah.
But if I take it, it's not meant for me. She'll go, she's nicked my bloody ornament. So I hedged on the side of caution, left it, and you came running down the drive saying, are you not taking this? I was like, Penny, I didn't know if I was allowed.
Yes. You liked him, though.
I love him.
Good.
I love him.
And also, what else did I give you in a key ring?
You gave me my Positive Pants shiny glittery
Yeah.
keyring, which is very good for my positivity.
We'll post a photograph of that too.
I clipped it on my knickers.
Yeah.
Just for you under no illusion.
Yeah, happy pants.
Happy pants and positivity glowing from my nether regions, which is probably a good thing because I've hurt my bum. Anyway,
Apart from that,
on that note, Pen, we zip through them, don't we?
we do.
Do you feel this time comes around quickly?
I know. As you get older, time just flies.
We are in that spinning whirlpool of life, getting closer to the middle. I do feel a bit old sometimes, do you? Not all the time.
Sometimes listening to you talking about your poorly bottom. Yes.
Hello, you've always got a bad bum or a hip or a
No.
back.
I'm
You're right
fighting
now?
fit at the moment. Yes.
Touch wood, quick. Throw salt. Yeah, we're not old. Touch wood, throw salt. Oh, please, Jesus, yeah. Anyway, darling, it's been lovely. And until next time.
Can I just say as well, please send us messages on @thechitchatters.
Very good point. @thechitchatters. Tell your friends. Give us a follow.
Subscribe.
Oh, Penny.
Subscribe.
You've come
I haven't
so
said
far.
that for a while.
You haven't, I
No,
know.
so I haven't
No.
been practicing.
It's
But
so
it's
last
still coming,
year.
It's coming out really well at the moment. Subscribe.
Do you know that we're coming up to our 1 year anniversary?
No, when
of
is it?
podcast? I'm not sure.
February
next few
time,
weeks.
I think.
Yeah, February, I think. But how wonderful is that?
Amazing.
A year of podcasting.
How have we managed to talk for a year?
I think we could talk for 10. To be honest. In fact, we've probably talked for 10 in the year.
And also, it's so lovely to see that more and more people are listening.
It is.
Which is really good.
Yeah, we're very grateful, aren't we?
So tell people about it.
Tell your friends. We're very
yeah.
thankful. And we've got lovely news this year, haven't we? We've got lots of things we're not sharing yet, but lots of exciting things to look forward to.
There's lots of exciting things.
Lots of adventures ahead. Anyway, are we really ending now, or do you have something else you want to say? Just checking.
No, I'll be quiet now.
Sure?
Yeah.
That'll be the day. Thank you so much for listening. Until next time, take care.
Bye-bye.